Today we have yet again another PlayStation fanboy to make fun of. I want you guys to understand that I own every single PlayStation console ever released, so even though I make fun of PlayStation fans a lot, I am still a fan of their brand. In fact, I'm a fan of all console brands. I don't discriminate. Unfortunately, PlayStation fans, at least in my humble opinion, are the most toxic and also the most clueless. We're going to be talking about a PlayStation fanboy called That Generic Eric today. I actually made a video about him about a month ago because on Christmas Day, he decided to tell people to go fuck themselves because they play on a different video game console than he did. So yeah, we already know this dude is a man-child, but let's see what he's been up to lately. This digital vandalism is why PCMR cucks don't deserve to game at all. Oh boy, I have a lot to say about this singular tweet. First of all, That Generic Eric is literally saying that modding a video game is vandalism. How? What kind of logic is this? When you buy a copy of a game, it's your copy. You have every single right imaginable to do what you want with your copy of the game. Also, why is he saying PC master race as if every single person who wants to mod a game is some kind of PC fanboy elitist or whatever? These people are so tribalistic that they can't even comprehend that someone might just want to mix the gameplay up by modifying their content, which harms exactly 0 people, by the way. Also, I'm not even somebody who uses mods. I actually also prefer playing games in their natural state, but the difference between me and That Generic Eric is that I don't lash out at people for enjoying something that I don't personally enjoy very much, whereas he does. And it gets even more pathetic when you realize this guy literally has anti-modder in his bio. Anti-modder. There are so many other things to care about, but you choose to care if somebody modifies their own copy of a video game. You are such a pathetic crybaby, dude. Probably the single biggest loser I've ever seen on Twitter. And believe me, that is saying a lot. So someone replies to him by pointing out that it's just a mod, it doesn't affect your games. To which Eric says, play it properly. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know you were my dad. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody with any self-respect respects you. This is why I love PC gaming 10 out of 10. Yeah, I think That Generic Eric is just mad that the modding scene is a legitimate thing that PC has going for it compared to consoles. He can't really say that consoles have it, so he just has to pretend it's a bad thing. Also, I just think it's funny that these Sony pony people keep calling PC players cucks, when that insult doesn't even make sense in the context they're placing it in. PC players don't take any shit from companies. When a company like Sony forces them to use PSN accounts for single player games, they don't take that lying down. They stood up and fought and actually won. Meanwhile, console fans, on the other hand, are constantly defending greedy decisions made by their console brand, which makes them more of a cuck by technicality. And again, I play on all platforms. I'm mostly a console player, in fact. The footage you're seeing in the background was taken on a console using a capture card. Anyway, so I know the tweet I've been responding to for this entire video only has like 4,000 views, but That Generic Eric is still a pretty prominent Sony fanboy, so it's not like I'm just responding to an absolute nobody. Well, I mean, he is a nobody, just not in the whole PlayStation discourse sphere of the internet. So then Eric makes a follow-up tweet saying, "Don't worry, PSMR cucks. Every one of you clowns who celebrate this are getting told off and blocked. So you're blocking people because they have a different opinion about mods in video games. You're such a little bitch, dude. It's so pathetic." What's even funnier though is his next tweet about the situation. "Ain't nothing funnier than seeing a bunch of PSMR cuckolds whine and cry about me on the daily behind blocks. I ain't going anywhere. Mauled and seethe. You're all just mad that I dish it out better than you. And I use your own tactics better than you. Don't want to see me? Leave X." But wait just a second. You just said you were the one blocking people. So that makes you the one who's mad. Aren't you the one blocking people because they disagree with your logically flawed and judgmental opinions? There's just no way he's being serious. He has to be rage baiting, dude. It's just, this guy tweets like 10 times per day. So there's no way someone would be this dedicated to rage bait. He has to be serious, which makes it worse, by the way. Now here's the thing. Apparently That Generic Eric is known for copyright striking YouTube videos that disagree with him, which Which, if so, try all you want, man, but it just proves how much of a beta bitch you are. But still, I don't want anybody to send him harassment on my behalf. It's not gonna help him be a better person. It's only going to give him more ammunition. This might just be the last video I even make on this guy because there's just no hope for him at this point. He's a big asshole and I don't see that changing anytime soon. So we might as well just forget about him. Anyway, that's it for today. See you later.